should we be allowed to own machine guns? I say yes. Should there be an extra training course for it? Yeah, because, I mean, there's a little extra responsibility in the sense of, how it works. You have to, a little more, stepping into it. I've never used a machine gun, but I can imagine what it's like. I would love to have a 1928 Tommy gun. I think that's the coolest machine gun ever made. Yeah, I've seen all the super machine guns out there, but the Tommy gun is just the gun. And why do I like it? Just because I like it. And think of the economic, benefits of owning a machine gun. Oh my God, the economy is about to collapse. It's about to collapse. Everybody run out and buy a Tommy gun and take that 100-round drum and fire it. There goes $150 an animal. Economy saved. We'll use this as a counter. Again, this is an unloaded BB gun. Watch. If this was a 45 ACP. $120, $240, $360, $480. You get the idea. $6. So that's how fast you can save your own economy and then if you go, okay, 0, $600. Could be a Barrett, right? But you get the idea what I'm saying. There's economic spin-offs, but again, it's all about training and education and background checks. And think about it this way: if people had machine guns in their home, I'm sure a home invasion rate would go down quite a bit. We don't have a high home invasion rate here in Canada, but it's high enough. It's like 20,000 to 30,000 of them a year. I mean, it's high. Again, I'm still advocating for the right to carry, but like machine guns, I don't think you need the right to carry a machine gun. That's a little bit excessive. Why? Because of the liability of it. But on a range, sure. Now, why would I say not, how after watching all these videos, if you watched all these videos, how could I dare say no to carrying a machine gun, but yes to everything else? Well, that's just everything in moderation. That's just my take on it. If they were to say, well, okay, if you can carry anything, well, I'm okay with that too. But you got to understand, bullets are liable. I mean, when they fly through the air, they're going to hit something. So you have to know what your target is and beyond it. That's what the right to carry, the training part of it's about, so that you make your shot count. And again, I encourage you to watch all my videos on it. I'm going to run it into the ground as much as I possibly can, but I think, if I cover different points and different aspects of it, people might see the Firearms Act for what it isn't, rather than what it is. Everybody knows, if you're a firearms owner, you know what the Firearms Act is. It's a piece of junk. For those who are not into firearms, they don't get it. This is to help them. So why would I ever say Canadians should have machine guns? Well, why not? At one point we were allowed, and it wasn't a big issue. I mean, in the United States, they used to, you could buy cigarettes, a bottle of Coke, a chip for about 50, and this is the first 15 cents. The other $2 went on a box of ammo, and the other $8 went on to the Tommy gun. And you'd buy it in a corner store. And if you needed some dynamite caps to take care of some beaver dams, you could probably do that too. In fact, in Canada, you used to be able to do that. And people were much more wholesome, I guess, back then. But now we're just a crazy, whacked-out society. Everybody's a wacko. Or is that a little bit, fear-mongering? I think that's more fear-mongering. I think machine gun ownership in Canada would be not only an extra way for the economy to pick up, but I think it would also be a great pastime. I mean, if you want to see something cool, just look at the Knob Creek machine gun shoots. I mean, those people have fun. And you know what? Nobody gets hurt. Very few people get hurt by machine guns in the United States in the sense of legal gun owners. Now, illegal gun owners, well, that's different because they're actually shooting at each other. But then, hey, wait a minute. I just discovered something right there. The bad guys already have the machine guns. So why are they illegal? It didn't work. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm law-abiding, it doesn't matter if I have a machine gun or not. But if I'm not law-abiding, it doesn't matter if there's a law that says I shouldn't have one. I'll get one anyway. So, again, banning firearms never works. Training and education does. I guess I'm babbling a bit now on these rights, but I do believe Firearms Act needs to go. Sensible gun laws, training and education, and if it requires extra background checks, like they do in, I think, Kentucky, they're allowed to own machine guns. And they can, there's a lot of extra paperwork they got to do. But again, if you're law-abiding, you're law-abiding. I say take away this stupid paperwork and fees and stuff like that. Basic course, go from there, and then leave people alone. That's all you need to do. You don't even need to know what firearms they own. That's personal property. You don't need to know that. But I believe in the right to carry. even though we don't have it yet. We need to call our MPs, MLAs, post this to your Facebook. Again, I know I'm ranting. I had a long day and got a little bit too much sun, but I figured I'm in rant mode anyway, so I might as well rant before I fall asleep. Okay, so rate, subscribe. Alright, machine gun ownership in Canada. Should we be allowed to own machine guns? I say yes. Should there be an extra training course for it? Yeah, because, I mean, there's a little extra responsibility in the sense of, how it works. You have to, a little more, stepping into it. I've never used a machine gun, but I can imagine what it's like. I would love to have a 1928 Tommy gun. I think that's the coolest machine gun ever made. Yeah, I've seen all the super machine guns out there, but the Tommy gun is just the gun. And why do I like it? Just because I like it. And think of the economic, benefits of owning a machine gun. Oh my God, the economy is about to collapse. It's about to collapse. Everybody run out and buy a Tommy gun and take that 100-round drum and fire it.